Good afternoon, distinguished guests, graduands, family and friends. Welcome to Bond University's graduation. Please take time to note the nearest fire exit to you. They are located in each corner of the theatre. In the unlikely event of an emergency, please follow the directions of university staff. As today is a very special occasion for each of the graduates, please turn your devices to silent and remain in your seats for the duration of the ceremony. For those who aren't able to join us in person today, a live stream of this ceremony is available from the Bond University graduation website and YouTube channel. Graduates, I will now take you through the protocols for the presentation of awards. When directed by staff, please proceed in your order of seating and line up along the stairs to my right. When your name is read out, please proceed across the stage to collect your testamen here, and then across to the far side of the stage to have your photo taken with the Vice-Chancellor. Once your photo is taken, proceed up to the middle aisle to my left, around the rear of the theatre, and you'll be directed back to your original seat. The formal proceedings will commence shortly, but first, please enjoy a short presentation celebrating 30 years of Bond University.
Today, as of this moment, vision has become reality. The way is now ahead. From sandstone and a strong, unwavering vision, an institution was built to offer a student experience without peer. A university created to redefine the landscape, setting new heights for global education. In our first 30 years, almost 30,000 alumni have passed through our doors.
All our graduates, please stand. Be successful, have great careers, and never forget Bond University.
With an unbreakable bond to the international networks and experiences that position them for success. Together, we have built a legacy. A legacy that continues to evolve today.
Bond University will take its place among the great universities.
As we strive for and reach new horizons in personalized learning, we continue to deliver a truly remarkable global student experience.
To my fellow graduates, thank you for your friendship. Please cherish the memories and friends, but continue making new ones. Goodbye and good luck.
Since 1989, Bond University has forged the way in law, business, society and design, health sciences and medicine, and sport. Led by great minds.
Bond University will become a magnificent jewel in the crown of Australian tertiary education.
With an even greater vision for the next 30 years and beyond. It's because of those who came before us that our future is limitless.
Will everyone please stand for the Academic Procession?
Please be seated. Good afternoon, everyone. First, please join with me in thanking our piper, Bond alumnus Pipe Major Nick Tompkins. Nick completed studies here at the University in Commerce and Law, quite aptly, several years ago, and joins us on the ceremonial occasions to play the pipes. Thank you, Nick. So to our graduates, your family, your friends, university colleagues, supporters of our graduates, welcome to what is a wonderful occasion. This afternoon we're going to recognise and celebrate the achievements for students who have completed their studies in law and various combined degrees with law. Allow me to first begin by acknowledging the Kumbameri people of the Yugambeh language, on whose ancestral lands Bond University now stands, and I pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging. I do so in the spirit of reconciliation. So welcome everyone, and what a wonderful day this is. Graduation ceremonies by their very nature are always special events. They're particularly special events obviously for the graduates, and they are an event where there is often a lot of celebrating, sometimes a lot of tears, because there are mixed emotions. You reflect back on your achievements and indeed how hard it has been at various times to complete your academic pursuits. But then there's also time to reflect, and to reflect on those around you who have supported you on your journey. But we also recognise that during these particularly challenging times, there are a number of people who could not be here with us today. And as a result, we are streaming this ceremony. And so if you have some family or friends who are unable to be here due to various travel restrictions, now is the time probably to turn around and look at the cameras and give them all a wave. Hi everyone. I'd like to acknowledge the Honourable Karen Andrews, who is present this afternoon. Ms Andrews is, of course, the Minister for Home Affairs and the long-standing member for McPherson in our federal parliament. But Ms Andrews is not here in an official capacity. Rather, she has a rare hour or two off and has chosen to spend that this afternoon at Bond University, because she is wearing the hat of a very proud parent. So to you, Minister, and you, Chris, enjoy the moment as a proud parent, as many in the room will indeed also do so. I would like to acknowledge Professor Michael Lupton, who is here in the Academic Procession. Professor Lupton is known to many of our graduates. Michael is retiring at the end of this year after 56 years of serving the academic community in South Africa initially and now here in Australia. And this is Professor Lupton's last official event during his academic career. So perhaps he deserves a good round of applause. So welcome everyone to this wonderful place we call Bond University. We believe there is something particularly special about this university which differentiates it from other universities. We are unique and we are distinctive. And perhaps it is our steely determination to always put students first in whatever we do. Perhaps it's the intimacy of a smaller campus surrounded by a strategy which is determined not to pursue growth simply for growth's sake. Perhaps it's the diversity of our people, both our staff and in particular our student body, who are drawn from all Australian states and territories and many countries globally. Perhaps it's our very strong sense of identity and community. Or perhaps it's our standing as Australia's only genuine independent, private, non-profit university that has and imbues a strong will, a purposeful mission, and very much a belief in self-destiny. And in reality, it's probably a combination of all the above that makes the critical ingredients that define our special culture here at Bond. But not only do we talk about the university like that, but we also talk about our graduates as having and possessing those attributes and characteristics. I'm fortunate to have a great job, a really great job, and one of the benefits of that job is to be able to see the personal growth, the professional development, and the maturation of our students as they come through, both at the undergraduate and postgraduate levels. And today, the dedicated efforts and hard work of this cohort of students is going to culminate in their individual and collective recognition of their achievements. And these achievements are both considerable and commendable. And in any usual year, they would be very considerable and very commendable. But when considered in the light of what has occurred over the last 2 years, they are particularly admirable. I don't need to dwell on the uncertain times in which we are currently living, nor what we have all lived through over the past 2 years. But it's suffice to note that today's students have had to deal with an environment that none before have ever had to deal with. A university degree, and particularly a degree at Bond University, must be hard-earned, and students must overcome a series of challenges. We set demanding tasks, and we impose high expectations. And this is particularly so in the field of law. And at Bond, we recognise that our brand is lived through and determined by our graduates. The university's reputation stands and falls on the reputation of what you will all do with your careers beyond Bond. We understand that your standards are our standards, and this symbiotic relationship has become a hallmark of Bond University. And so to our newest graduates, you are now members of the global Bond Alumni Network, and despite our relatively youthfulness as a university, our alumni number over 31,000, spread across over 140 countries. And the university is always looking for ways to continue to engage with former students. And many of our graduates here today will have had the benefit of mentoring, internships, perhaps job interviews, certainly guest presentations, which have been delivered by our alumni. And in the years ahead, it will be your turn to give back, and I trust that you will do so without hesitation. Now, we understand at the university just how significant a commitment it is to a Bond degree. The path to today has required some extraordinary time, effort and dedication. Countless hours of study, sleepless nights before assessments, thousands of words, I imagine, numerous drafts, endless discussion have all led you here today. And while a Bond degree requires considerable investment, as we are a self-funded private institution, I thank the many family members, friends, supporters and benefactors on behalf of our graduating class for your support and providing such generous financial assistance to allow our students to successfully have completed their studies. And to the graduates, you should be immensely proud of your individual and collective achievements, but you should also recognise that your achievements have been made possible through the support of many of your loved ones, friends, family and supporters. And so while today is a day to celebrate, it's also an opportunity for you to reflect, and to reflect on those that have supported you. And many of those may not be present here in this room. So please take the opportunity to let them hear your voice. You know that mobile device that you have stitched to the palm of your hand? It actually has a function on it called a telephone. So don't text, right? Don't use social media. I'm telling you that people would love to hear the sound of your voice. So find a moment, find the time to give them a call and say thank you I love you. Small words, but so powerful. Ladies and gentlemen, you each have a copy of the program where you can follow the list of today's graduates. Their names will also be displayed on the screen behind me. I trust that you enjoy the ceremony, respect and acknowledge each and every one of our graduates, and have an opportunity to take away your special moment. I now look forward to the presentation of each individual graduate, and once again, to each and every one of you, congratulations to the newest cohort of Bondies. I now ask that the Executive Dean of Law, Professor Nick James, come to the podium to make the presentation of today's graduates. Professor James.
Thank you, Vice-Chancellor. Before I formally present the graduates, I'd like to remind you of the procedure that will follow compliant with COVID-safe protocols. Graduates, please remember not to shake hands with the Vice-Chancellor when you come up on the stage. And to the members of the audience, while I know that many of you want to take photos, we do have a professional photographer in attendance, and so members of the audience should remain in your seats during the ceremony. Vice-Chancellor, I present graduates from the Faculty of Law. The following candidate is presented for the award of a research doctorate, the degree of the Doctor of Philosophy, Zhaijun Du. Zhaijun's thesis title was Law and Policy, Illegal Economic Immigration in China. Since the reform and opening up of the Chinese economy in 1978, which resulted in the rapid development of China's economy and its continuous expansion to the outside world, the number of illegal economic immigrants has increased day by day, causing a series of problems for China's economic development and social stability. Zhaijun's research seeks to empower the current regulatory framework to deal with the issues produced by illegal economic immigrants. Vice-Chancellor, I present the following graduates from the Faculty of Law. Amelia Anderson. Claudia Page Todman. Alexandra Jace Trott. Bridget Lynette Barford. Joshua Cross. David Singh Desa. Gemma Elizabeth Heron. Callum Sion Lowe Griffiths. Chantel Christie Martin. Claudia Florence Rose, Priya Monique Singh, Chenju Wang, Benjamin Matthew Volschlager, Barclay Clarendon Cox, Erin Josephine Cronin, Charlotte Isabella Mitchell-Dargan, Nikita Grace Smith, Jane Victoria Karen Andrews, Emma Lauren Bastian, Shannon Beale, Paige Joyce Ann Caldwell, Sylvie Mia Apostol Chadwick, Karen Diane Land, Jack Walter Mallory, Keith Edward Harry Nicholson, Grace Elizabeth Stewart, Rebecca Lee Tannenbaum. Lik Ing Ang. Sheridan Lee Billu. Michelle Tricia Daniels. Talia Demek. Tesa Palu Lanivia. Yuqing Mei. Julia Petratos. Lynette Sudholz. Shania Jade Thomas. Yvette Christine Reyes Valdez. Hao Huang. Yi Chao Huang. Cheng Lin. Yifan Chiang. Shi Zhang. Yi Zhao. Tianyi Zhong. Fan Chen Zhu. Michael Robert Moman. Amy Forsdyke. Georgia Louise Clancy. Jiaoyang Hao. Bernadette Sandra Jane McShane. Rachel Ann Hempling. Amy Elizabeth Ryer. Tao Nguyen Tan Lei. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Finley May Harding has been selected to give the valedictory address on behalf of the graduating cohort this afternoon. She's graduating with the degrees of Bachelor of Laws, Honours Class 1 and Bachelor of Arts. During her studies, Finley was placed on the Dean's or the Vice-Chancellor's list for academic excellence in every semester. That's 10 semesters in total. Not only that, Finley also achieved first in class in 17 subjects, and is graduating with a cumulative percentage average of 88 and a cumulative grade point average of 3.8 out of a possible 4. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Finley May Harding.
Thank you. Good afternoon to all staff, friends, and family. I would like to begin first by congratulating each and every one of my fellow graduates for making it to this point, whether that be a diploma, a Bachelor of Laws, a Master's, a Juris Doctor, or a PhD. We all know the immense amount of effort that goes into making it to this point. On this momentous day, I feel extremely honoured to have been asked to speak to all of you, because I know that for every person graduating here today, it is a day that has been years in the making. And while in hindsight, it may have felt like the years have flown by, I'd like to take a moment to remember some of the small steps along the way. I know we all come from different backgrounds, different perspectives, and have different reasons for wanting to study law. But there are certainly some uniting factors that come with the bond law experience that we have all embarked upon. If you can think all the way back to your first O week, you might be able to conjure up the memory of Professor Nick James's famous law orientation speech. While Nick told us that all that bond would teach us how to think like a lawyer, I remember sitting there in anticipation, waiting to finally get to the juicy part of studying law, when I would be able to effortlessly apply case law, flawlessly do statutory interpretation, and craft perfect legal arguments. However, I'm sure that we all know it doesn't quite come that easily. There were many late nights spent in the law library and the MLC, completing assignments, watching lectures, preparing tutorials, and studying for exams. I'm sure a few more late nights than we would all like to admit. There were also the agonizing waits for assessment results to come back, and then hopefully the feeling of relief when they all came back, everything was okay, and we got the results that we wanted. And every time you successfully completed another subject, it was like another notch in your priestly 11 belt. Bond has made sure that we all know how it feels to passionately defend the appellant and the respondent in moot court, or to strategically fight for our client in a negotiation. And not only has this all greatly helped our advocacy skills, we've also learnt the importance of collaboration and working with others, which truly is one of the most important things we can take away from this experience. And while we will always hold these uniting memories of studying law at Bond together, we all have extremely diverse paths ahead of us. Because studying law opens up a world of opportunities. Some of us may go on to work our way up the ranks to partner or principal of our own firm. Others may find their best fit as in-house counsel or as a barrister spending their days in court. There may be future academics among us, future judges, or important policy changes. Some of us may also choose not to join the legal profession, instead pursuing one of the countless other opportunities that are open to us. But while we may all have exciting futures to look forward to, we cannot forget who truly helped us along this journey. On behalf of all of the graduates today, I would like to thank the academic staff who helped us along our bond law journey. You truly made the experience worthwhile. And I would like to take this opportunity to personally thank my parents, my partner, my sister, and my nana. I definitely could not have done it without your support throughout all of the highs and lows over these past few years. Finally, to all my fellow graduates, I am excited to see what amazing things we all achieve in the future. But most importantly, I hope we can all find a path that we are passionate about and truly makes us happy. Thank you.
Thank you, Finley, not just for being an academically gifted student, but somebody who's been a pleasure to teach and a pleasure to work with in your various extracurricular endeavours over the last few years. So, ladies and gentlemen, please join me again in thanking Finley. Graduates, I'm delighted to be the first to publicly congratulate you on your astonishing achievement. Not only have you successfully completed a program in one of the most academically rigorous disciplines, that of law, you've managed to do so what has turned out to be the great crisis of our time. While it must seem a lifetime ago now, you may recall the faculty's official welcome when you first commenced your degree. And there was an event called ab initio, which of course you now know after having studied contract law. It means the Latin term for from the beginning. And if you didn't know that, you're going to have to hand back that piece of paper we just gave you. At ab initio, I delivered an address where I compared the journey through law school to the hero's journey. And that's what you are on right now. You faced challenge upon challenge upon challenge during your hero's journey through the law school, and you did not give up. In the face of extraordinary, unprecedented adversity, you persevered and you prevailed and you slew the dragon, you destroyed the ring, you learned the ways of the Force, you defeated Voldemort, you restored the heart of Te Fiti, and you finished that damn degree, and here you are. And that's the hero's journey. The hero always prevails. By the end of the journey, after all their struggles, they've been transformed into a different person, a better person, someone who, at the very end, returns home, sometimes metaphorically, sometimes literally, having achieved their mission and committed to using their newfound skills and gifts to help others and heal their community. Just as I hope that you're committed to using the extraordinary qualification you've just been awarded and the knowledge and skills that you've learned through hard work over the last few semesters to serve justice, to do what is good and right, and to help others. Because make no mistake, right now the world needs heroic lawyers. Your studies have given you a qualification that leads to more than the possibility of a lucrative and rewarding career. The reason why such a disproportionately large number of leaders and reformists and prime ministers and premiers and governors and presidents are law graduates is because legal training gives them the skills, the abilities, the confidence and the resilience that informs great leadership. And when you leave us here with your legal qualification, it's almost inevitable that you're going to rise to a position of leadership within your firm, within your organization, or within your community. And what the world needs now and is going to need over the months and the years to come are leaders who have the vision and the confidence to make difficult decisions informed by credible, reliable data, by scholarly research, by disciplined reasoning and critical thinking, and by a commitment to ethics, fairness, and the public good. Right now, we all need heroic lawyers, and we need heroic leaders. We need you, so be heroic. Graduates, please stand. In a moment, I'm going to read out the Bond University charge, and then I'm going to ask you if you accept that charge. And your response should be a loud, confident yes. Now, to make sure we get it right, because there are people watching, we're just going to do a quick practice run, okay? So I'm going to read the charge, and then I'm going to say, graduates, do you accept that charge? And you're going to say, yes. Thank you. That's a demonstration of how not to do it. I would like you, when I actually read the charge, to say yes loudly and confidently. So here's the real thing. Graduates, I charge you as graduates of Bond University, demonstrate at all times the highest moral and ethical standards, to apply your learnings and education to the benefit of society, to pursue the highest standards in all your endeavours with excellence always your aim, and to support forever and enhance the reputation of your university through engagement as proud alumni. Graduates, do you accept that charge? Yes! Well done. You may now be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, that now concludes the formal part of the ceremony. Shortly, the official party, academics and the graduates, will proceed out of the theatre. I ask that you only exit the theatre once the last graduate has left. Following the ceremony today, please visit the Alumni Centre on your way to Don's Tavern to receive a graduation gift, and you are all invited to join the graduates and the academics in Don's Tavern for post-ceremonial refreshments. Please stand, everybody, for the departure of the Academic Procession. Thank you.